What is up again, homies? Christian here, back at it again with another Twin Sons action figure close-up. And can you guys tell me, have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Thought not. It's not a figure Eric and Jesse would tell you about. You see, Darth Plagueis was a figure so powerful, so wise, he could prevent others from being unboxed. That is right. Today we're looking at the Hasbro Black Series 3 3/4 inch Darth Plagueis. And as you can see here on the box, it's your old school Black Series 3 3/4 inch. The ones where the bubbles used to always come off the card back. You can actually see here the glue is starting to separate here on the bottom of mine as well. He is number 18 in the line. On the back we see another picture of him here. Known as Darth Plagueis the Wise, this Sith Lord experiments with the ways to cheat death, using midichlorians until he is killed by his own apprentice, Darth Sidious. This guy's obviously, well, he is from Legends, this design of him is, but he himself is not. As you know, he's mentioned in that iconic scene, Revenge of the Sith, but we've never actually seen him in the new canon. But he was a moon in the old school canon, so they made him that is here as well. So, actually, I'm going to put this one off to the side and bring this one in here. This is the figure all out of the box, and as you can see here, this sculpt work here is insane, especially for a 3 3/4 inch. He is wearing this little vest that is a separate piece, and they've actually sculpted like wrinkled leather into this. His face, immensely detailed. He's got the classic red Sith eyes, as well as a wrinkly forehead. Just sort of the back of his head is super wrinkled as well. Sculpted in his long nose, and his short little stubby mouth, and his chin. He almost wears, they're not even Sith robes, it's like Sith armor almost. See, we got some line work coming down. It's sculpted in all the wrinkles around the pants. This is like a shirt sculpted over armor here, and as well as on this arm, it's like a shirt right here, armor on the other side. Some armored shoulder pads. He's wearing some boots on here, so you can see that the boots come up to his knees, along with a little armored knee pad. On the back, you can see more of the wrinkles. They did texture in some wrinkles on here as well. Overall, a dark colored dressed figure though. And that is because he comes with his robe, which they've probably figured if you're gonna unbox him, he'd be wearing it most of the time. But before we put that robe on, we take a look at that. Let's take a look at his articulation. Starting with his arms. They go up, they go down, they go around. Pretty good articulation on the shoulder. Barely reaching 90 with that singular elbow. Same on the left side. You do have a swivel at the elbow. At the wrist, no articulation, just a swivel, no hinge. That's pretty standard on a Black Series 3 3/4 inch though. His head, swivel. No up. He does get some down. He does get a little bit of tilt. I like to see that. That's pretty good on a Black Series 3 3/4 inch. No ab articulation at all. This is all one solid piece. Not too happy about that. Would have liked to have seen him get up and down a little. He only gets it at the hips, which can look pretty unnatural. He has no swivel, so if you want him to look somewhere, you gotta turn the head or turn the entire figure. The legs, standard 3 3/4 inch, up, down, all the way back. That knee coming in at 90 degrees. Not bad. He does have angle articulation cut, and oh, there we go. Barely gets it. Now, as you can see, his hand is sculpted pretty open. that's to hold his staff that I'll show you. And it looks like this one is sculpted to hold his lightsaber. So we put him down here on the stand. And then right here, I have the staff. Let's take a look at this for a second. The staff is really well sculpted. It's sculpted in the handle up here, as you can see. It's sculpted in like a spiral up here on the top as well. It's very nice. Some more little notches, just, you know, standard decor and stuff on a staff that you would see in a wealthy Sith Lord, because you would have to remember he was a very wealthy banker as well. And he comes with his lightsaber. Blade does not remove on the lightsaber. It's stuck in there. Lightsaber handle. Nice amount of sculpt work on there. Is that? No, that's not a paint app on there. Never mind. There is a standard gray paint app. I thought the button was, but it's not. So, nice translucent red blade. The cool thing about this is you can actually take these and they plug it in. Now, I haven't read too much of the book, so I don't know if his staff was built into the lightsaber in the book, because that is a great hiding spot. And if you get the figure and bring him up here, you can see that he holds the staff. You have to grab the handle pretty well in the right hand. Doesn't fall or anything. He holds it pretty well. I don't know if this is how he used his lightsaber, as in a staff. I'm going to assume not, since they do separate. Now the lightsaber, it holds in the hand, but not well. I really think the lightsaber was meant to be held in his left hand, because you slide that in there. Really well done. Fits in there nicely. Just a nice look for him. Don't see too many left-handed saber users, so I like to see it represent, you know. Really nicely done. And it does come with that cloak I showed you. How about we stick that on him? He does come with a mask, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I lost the mask for my unboxed one years ago. It's very easy to misplace. If you get this figure, do not lose the mask like I did. You're gonna be very upset at yourself. I am still mad at myself to this day for losing that mask. He looks great with the mask on usually. Actually just fell off of him one day and was gone ever since. So, back to the cloak though. The hood does not lay well on him. Definitely, I actually keep the hood a little tucked in here and put it back, and then it lays pretty well on him. Gives him a nice little back hood, you know. Cloak is nice. It lays a bit large on him. That's the problem with 3 3/4 inch soft goods, is that usually it's hard to get that well done and laying well. So overall though, very good figure. Very pleased with him, very happy. I would love to see a 6-inch black series of him. And more of just, you know, these Legends Sith, you know. There's so many Sith and Legends. It'd be nice to get them again. But I'll settle for a 3 3/4 inch figure. At least we have him in plastic form. You can take some shots with him, have him on a shelf. Great looking figure. Just again, that face, really well done. Highly recommend him. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one.